Have you ever wondered why so many people over 60 wake up at 3 a.m., heart racing, mind foggy, and no matter how hard they try, they just can't get back to sleep? If that's you, you're not alone. Tell me in the comments. Where are you watching this from, and what time is it right now where you live? The truth is, after 60, our body changes in ways we often don't expect. Melatonin, the hormone that tells us it's time to rest, slowly declines. Our nervous system becomes more sensitive. Even a small sound, a shift in blood pressure, or a mild sense of hunger can pull us out of deep sleep. And every morning, instead of waking refreshed, we wake exhausted. But here's the hopeful part. Nature has already given us gentle tools to restore balance. Not pills, not chemicals, but 5 simple seeds. Yes, the same seeds you might already have in your kitchen. When eaten the right way at the right time, they can calm the nervous system, steady your hormones, and guide your body back into natural, restorative sleep. This isn't magic. It's about working with your body, not against it. Tonight could be the first step towards sleeping the way you did years ago. So stay with me, because in this video, I'll show you how just 1 spoonful of the right seeds can change your nights. Now that we know why sleep becomes fragile after 60, let's explore together the 5 powerful seeds. Starting with one that might already be sitting quietly in your kitchen, waiting to transform your nights. 1. Walnuts. Let's begin with one of the most surprising yet powerful seeds for sleep. Walnuts. You see, walnuts are not just a crunchy snack to enjoy with tea. They are one of the rare natural sources of melatonin, the hormone that tells your body it's time to rest. What makes walnuts so special is that the melatonin inside them is almost identical to the melatonin your body used to produce when you were younger. And when you combine that with omega-3 fatty acids, magnesium, and anti-inflammatory polyphenols, you have a complete package that not only helps you fall asleep, but also keeps you in deep sleep longer. Why does this matter? After 60, our natural melatonin drops, and our brain struggles to maintain those slow, deep delta waves at night. This is why you might sleep for 7 hours, but wake up heavy, tired, or still restless. Walnuts fight the hidden inflammation in the brain that interrupts those waves. With less inflammation, the brain can finally stay calm, giving you the kind of rest you've been missing. Science backs this up. A study published in the journal Nutrition followed older adults with shallow sleep. After just 2 weeks of eating 5 to 7 walnut halves each night, their average deep sleep time increased by 40 minutes. Their melatonin levels tripled. And most amazing, nighttime awakenings were cut nearly in half. No pills, no side effects, just a simple, natural seed at the right time. I remember speaking with Mr. Kapoor from Lucknow, a retired teacher in his late 60s. For years, he would wake up 3 or 4 times a night, never feeling fully rested. His daughter encouraged him to try walnuts before bed. He was skeptical at first. How can a nut help me sleep? But after 2 weeks, he told me, "Doctor, I can finally sleep through the night. I wake up once at most, and in the morning, I feel like myself again." Stories like his remind us that sometimes the answers are already in our kitchen. The method is simple. About 5 to 7 walnut halves, eaten slowly 45 minutes before bedtime. Chew them well so the healthy fats and melatonin are absorbed properly. But remember, Don't pair them with milk or sweet fruits because sugar can interfere with the process. Try this gentle habit for just a week. You may notice that your nights feel calmer, your mornings lighter, and your energy steadier. It's not about changing everything. It's about one small step, repeated with care. If walnuts help rebuild your body's natural melatonin and keep your nights steady, then chia seeds work in a completely different way. Tiny and almost tasteless, they may look simple, but inside they carry a powerful combination of nutrients that can restart your sleep cycle from within. Let's see how just one spoonful of chia seeds can make a difference. 2. Chia seeds. If walnuts rebuild your body's natural melatonin, then chia seeds act like a gentle switch that helps your entire sleep cycle reset itself from the inside out. At first glance, chia seeds look tiny, almost insignificant. They're odorless, nearly tasteless, and often ignored on the shelf. But don't let their size fool you. Inside these tiny black and white seeds is a unique combination of nutrients: omega-3 fatty acids, magnesium, tryptophan, and soluble fiber. Together, they form a powerful team that calms your nerves, balances your body, and gently guides you back into restful sleep. Here's how they work. Omega-3s reduce low-grade inflammation in the brain and nerve tissues. This matters because inflammation often overstimulates the nervous system, making it hard to switch off at night. Magnesium relaxes your muscles, keeps your heartbeat steady, and activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the part of your body responsible for rest and recovery. Tryptophan, an essential amino acid, turns into serotonin and later melatonin, following your body's natural rhythm. And finally, the soluble fiber in chia seeds stabilizes your blood sugar through the night, preventing sudden dips that trigger cortisol and wake you up unexpectedly at 2 or 3 a.m. Science confirms this. In 2021, researchers at the University of Chile published a study in the journal Nutrients. They found that older adults who added omega-3 rich foods like chia seeds to their diet for just 3 weeks increased their deep sleep by an average of 42 minutes per night. They also experienced a 30% reduction in nighttime awakenings and had significantly higher melatonin levels in their blood compared to those who did not. And all of this came from natural foods, not sleeping pills. Let me share the story of Mrs. Devi from Chennai. She's 68 and had been struggling with shallow sleep for years. Every night she would wake up 2 or 3 times, tossing and turning until morning. Her grandson suggested she try chia seeds. At first, she laughed. "Can these little seeds really help me sleep?" But she agreed to give it a chance. She began soaking a spoonful of chia seeds in warm water for 10 minutes and drinking it slowly before bed. Within a week, she noticed a difference. Her sleep was smoother, her mornings clearer, and she didn't feel the need for extra tea or coffee to get going. Today, she calls it her tiny nighttime medicine from the kitchen. The beauty of chia seeds is that they're so simple to use. You can stir a spoonful into a glass of warm water, let it swell for about 10 minutes, and sip it an hour before bedtime, or mix it into plain yogurt as a light evening snack. If you prefer variety, make chia pudding with almond milk and refrigerate it for a few hours. Unlike heavy meals, chia seeds don't cause bloating, don't overload your bladder, and won't disrupt your digestion at night. Try this small habit for 3 nights in a row. If you wake up with a clear head, less soreness, and no memory of restless tossing, that may be the sign your body has finally remembered how to sleep naturally again. If chia seeds help reset your sleep cycle from within, then almonds take it one step further. They don't just prepare your body for rest, they actually protect your nervous system through the entire night, making sure small noises, heart flutters, or blood pressure changes don't steal your deep sleep. Let's see why just a handful of almonds can be the gentle guardian of your nights. 3. Almonds. If chia seeds help reset your internal sleep rhythm, then almonds serve as the gentle guardian that keeps your deep sleep safe and steady through the night. Almonds are more than just a snack. They are one of the rare natural foods that contain all three of the key ingredients for sleep: magnesium, tryptophan, and natural melatonin. This unique trio doesn't knock you out like a sleeping pill. It works with your body's natural rhythm, helping you fall asleep gradually, stay asleep, and wake up refreshed. So how does it work? Let's start with magnesium. After the age of 60, your autonomic nervous system becomes more sensitive. That means even small internal changes, a slight rise in blood pressure, a flutter in heart rhythm, or even a small wave of brain activity can wake you up in the middle of the night. Magnesium steps in like a calming friend. It increases the activity of GABA, an inhibitory neurotransmitter that slows the heart rate, gently lowers blood pressure, and relaxes the brain into a state of peace. Unlike sleeping pills, which disconnect your nervous system, magnesium helps it flow in harmony, so you slip into sleep naturally and stay there. Next, there's tryptophan. This essential amino acid is the raw material your body uses to create serotonin and melatonin. With enough tryptophan, your body can produce these sleep hormones on its own, keeping your biological clock on schedule. And finally, almonds provide melatonin directly, a natural dose that signals to your brain it's bedtime. Science supports this. A clinical study at Shahed Beheshti University in Iran observed 2 groups of older adults struggling with mild insomnia. After 4 weeks, the group that ate almonds daily reported a clear improvement in the duration of deep sleep, a significant reduction in nighttime awakenings, and, most importantly, they felt alert and refreshed more quickly in the morning. And the dose was modest, just about 15 almonds a day. Let me share a real story. Mr. Ramesh, a 72-year-old from Pune, told me about his lifelong struggle with nighttime restlessness. He would often wake up around 2 or 3 a.m., and once awake, it would take him an hour or more to fall back asleep. His doctor suggested supplements, but they left him groggy the next day. One evening, his granddaughter brought him a small bowl of raw almonds, still with their thin skins. He ate 12 to 15 slowly, about an hour before bed. After a week, he noticed something different. When he woke up at night, he could fall back asleep within minutes. By the second week, he was often sleeping straight through until dawn. With a smile, he told me, "It feels like my nights finally belong to me again." The beauty of almonds is that they are simple to use and safe for long-term habits. The key is to eat them plain, unsalted, and unroasted, because roasting at high temperatures can damage some of their delicate nutrients. Aim for about 10 to 15 almonds each evening, 1 hour before bedtime. Chew them slowly, almost meditatively, to release the healthy fats and enhance absorption of magnesium and tryptophan. One important tip: avoid pairing almonds with milk or sugary foods at night. While this may be a common combination, sugar can interfere with melatonin production and reduce the calming effect. Keep it simple, just almonds on their own. Now imagine this. Instead of lying awake staring at the ceiling, your body begins to recognize the signal. Almonds before bed mean it's time to slow down, relax, and drift into deep rest. It's not a magic cure overnight, but with steady practice, Your nights will become calmer, your mornings clearer, and your energy throughout the day stronger. For seniors especially, this small habit can be life-changing. No pills, no side effects, no dependency. Just a handful of almonds, eaten at the right time, can restore the natural rhythm your body has been longing for. So, if almonds act like a guardian that keeps your nervous system calm through the night, then lotus seeds work on something even deeper, the emotions. Because sometimes it's not the body that keeps us awake, it's the restless mind. Let's explore how these humble seeds, used for centuries in Asia, can gently quiet your thoughts and guide you into peaceful sleep. 4. Lotus seeds. If almonds protect your nervous system through the night, then lotus seeds touch the part we often overlook, the mind and the emotions. Because let's be honest, many times it isn't the body that keeps us awake. It's the restless thoughts that refuse to quiet down. Lotus seeds may look simple, but they have been used in Asian kitchens and traditional medicine for centuries. In Chinese and Ayurvedic traditions, they are considered a natural sedative food, gentle, safe, and effective. And modern science is now confirming what our ancestors already knew. What makes lotus seeds unique are two rare compounds, nephrine and lumboside. These alkaloids have a calming effect on the central nervous system. Nephrine in particular helps regulate nerve signaling by quieting down the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that processes worries, memories, and logical thinking. This is the area that often keeps replaying events from the day, an argument with a loved one, a stressful bill, or even something as small as a passing remark. When nephrine calms this overactivity, your brain can finally shift into the alpha and theta states, the two key phases before sleep. Lumboside, on the other hand, enhances the effect of natural inhibitory neurotransmitters. This doesn't make you drowsy or weak during the day. Instead, it extends a feeling of relaxation, so when you lie down, your body slides into sleep without resistance. Imagine it as a bridge. Lotus seeds build a bridge that helps your mind cross from alertness into peaceful rest. There is also a beautiful emotional aspect to lotus seeds. After 60, our emotional system becomes more sensitive. Even a small disagreement or minor stress during the day can echo in the mind long into the night. Lotus seeds help soothe those emotions. They don't erase the problems, but they reduce the intensity, allowing your heart and mind to let go, at least for the night. Science supports this as well. Several integrative medicine centers in China have studied patients with chronic insomnia. Those who consumed lotus seed porridge in the evening for 4 weeks showed significant improvements. They fell asleep faster, had fewer vivid or confusing dreams, and reported waking up more refreshed. Importantly, lotus seeds did not create dependency like sleeping pills. Instead, they worked gently, retraining the body and mind to remember how to sleep naturally. Let me share a story. Mrs. Lakshmi, a 70-year-old from Chennai, came to me exhausted. She told me, "Doctor, my body is fine, but my mind doesn't stop. I lie awake, thinking about my children, my grandchildren, even the smallest worries. By the time I fall asleep, it's nearly morning." Instead of giving her pills, I suggested she try a bowl of warm lotus seed porridge in the evening. She simmered dried lotus seeds with brown rice and just a little nut milk. No sugar, no condensed milk. Within 2 weeks, she noticed something remarkable. She no longer lay awake for hours. She began to drift off peacefully, and even her dreams became lighter and less disturbing. She told me with a smile, "It feels like my mind finally learned how to rest again." The method is simple. You can simmer fresh or dried lotus seeds until soft and enjoy them warm. They pair beautifully with nut milks or can be made into a light porridge with brown rice. The key is to avoid refined sugar or condensed milk, which may stimulate the nervous system and undo the calming effect. Another option is to grind the dried seeds into a fine powder and stir a spoonful into warm water or herbal tea before bed. Used this way, lotus seeds will not cause bloating, will not overload the stomach, and will not increase nighttime urination. Think of them as emotional medicine from nature. They help you let go of the day's weight so you can enter the night with a light heart. For seniors who spend hours staring at the ceiling or wake up from confusing dreams, lotus seeds might be the natural bridge you've been searching for. Try them gently, patiently, for a few nights. If one morning you wake up and realize you don't remember when you fell asleep, that may be the first sign your body has started to remember how to rest naturally again. The lesson from lotus seeds is simple. Sleep isn't just about the body. It's also about the heart and the mind. And when those find peace, the body follows. One small bowl each evening could be the key to nights filled with quiet and mornings filled with clarity. So, if lotus seeds calm the restless mind and soothe your emotions, then pumpkin seeds go even deeper. They don't just help you fall asleep, they actually help your body restart its own natural melatonin production, as if turning back the clock. This final seed might be the one that resets your entire sleep rhythm from the root. 5. Pumpkin seeds. If lotus seeds calm the emotions and quiet the restless mind, then pumpkin seeds take us to the very root of the problem. They don't just support sleep from the outside. They actually help your body rebuild its own melatonin, the sleep hormone that declines with age. Imagine turning back the clock, helping your body remember its natural rhythm of rest. That's the power of pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds may seem ordinary, something you might throw away after cooking, but inside them lies a rare combination of 4 essential nutrients: tryptophan, magnesium, zinc, and iron. Together, these form the perfect team your body needs to produce melatonin naturally. Here's how it works. Tryptophan begins the chain by converting into serotonin, which then turns into melatonin. Magnesium calms the nervous system and creates the internal environment your body needs to make this hormone. Zinc acts like a catalyst, helping the enzymes function on schedule, and iron ensures that your brain cells receive enough oxygen to keep your circadian rhythm balanced. No single nutrient can do this alone, but when all 4 are present, the body can restart the process as it used to when you were younger. Science confirms this miracle from nature. A study published in Biological Trace Element Research followed older adults who ate pumpkin seeds daily for 8 weeks. The results were striking. Their average deep sleep time increased by 38 minutes per night. Their nighttime awakenings dropped significantly, and their melatonin rhythm naturally realigned with the day-night cycle. Even more amazing, the group eating pumpkin seeds achieved this balance better than the group taking synthetic melatonin supplements. That means food worked better than pills. Let me share a real story. Mr. Suresh, a 67-year-old from Hyderabad, often complained that he could fall asleep late, wake up too early, and spend his days tired. He had tried melatonin tablets, but they left him groggy in the morning. His daughter suggested pumpkin seeds. At first, he laughed, thinking, "Can something this small help me?" But he started eating 2 spoonfuls of roasted pumpkin seeds about an hour after dinner. Within 2 weeks, his sleep pattern shifted. He started feeling sleepy naturally around 10 p.m., stayed asleep through the night, and woke up at 6 a.m. without an alarm. He told me, "Doctor, it feels like my body has remembered how to sleep." The method is simple. Eat 1 to 2 spoonfuls of pumpkin seeds after dinner, about 1 to 2 hours before bedtime, just as your body begins to enter rest mode. You can enjoy them dry roasted without salt, soak them overnight and dry them gently, or grind them into a fine powder to sprinkle over evening porridge or salad. The key is consistency. Send your body the same signal every night, and soon it will respond. And don't worry, pumpkin seeds are light. They won't cause bloating, won't overload your bladder, and won't disrupt your stomach during the night. Instead, they nourish your body gently, giving it the tools to make its own melatonin again. So if you feel like your sleep is out of sync, falling asleep too late, waking up too early, or simply never feeling rested, pumpkin seeds might be the key to resetting your internal clock. Not with force, not with chemicals, but with gentle repetition. Just imagine. Instead of fighting your body, you give it what it needs, and it does the rest. Each night becomes smoother, each morning clearer, and slowly you reclaim the rhythm of sleep you thought was lost forever. Try this for a week. Notice how your body responds, and if it helps you, share your story, because someone else, awake in the middle of the night right now, might be searching for the very same answer. We have walked together through 5 small but powerful gifts of nature: walnuts, chia seeds, almonds, lotus seeds, and pumpkin seeds. At first, they may have seemed ordinary, but now you know each one holds a unique key to restoring sleep after 60. Walnuts, with their natural melatonin, remind your brain of the sleep hormones it once produced easily. Chia seeds reset your cycle from within, balancing blood sugar and soothing inflammation. Almonds calm the nervous system, slowing the heart and protecting your rest through the night. Lotus seeds speak to the heart, easing emotions, quieting thoughts, and gently building a bridge into sleep. And pumpkin seeds go to the deepest root of all. They restart your body's ability to make melatonin naturally, bringing your circadian rhythm back in sync. What's important here is not that you eat all 5 seeds at once. You don't need to complicate your routine. Instead, choose just one method that feels right for you. Try it with patience and consistency for a few nights. Your body doesn't need force. It needs gentle reminders, steady signals, and trust. I know that for many seniors, nights have become the most difficult part of life. The world goes quiet, but the body refuses to rest. Memories surface, worries grow louder, and exhaustion builds day after day. You may have told yourself, "This is just aging, nothing can change it." But that's not true. Sleep doesn't disappear with age. It only gets disturbed. And the beauty is, nature has already placed gentle remedies in our hands. I have seen this transformation with my own eyes. In Pune, a retired engineer told me how almonds helped him sleep without waking for the first time in years. In Chennai, a grandmother found peace in lotus seed porridge after nights filled with anxiety. In Hyderabad, pumpkin seeds restored the natural rhythm for a man who thought pills were his only option. These stories remind us that healing is possible not through drastic changes, but through small, daily choices. So tonight, I invite you to try. Maybe a handful of walnuts, maybe a spoonful of chia, maybe the warmth of lotus seed porridge, or the crunch of pumpkin seeds after dinner. Don't overthink it, just begin. Give your body a signal of safety and let it remember the way back to rest. And when you wake up tomorrow with a lighter head, when you notice that your mornings feel clearer, when you no longer dread the nights, that's when you'll realize the power of these humble seeds. If this video touched you, share your experience in the comments. Because while you are typing, someone else, maybe thousands of miles away, is awake in the middle of the night, searching for the same hope. Your story might be the encouragement they need. Remember, health is not built in one day. It's the small, steady steps, repeated with care, that create lasting change. And every good night's sleep is not just rest. It's healing, it's renewal, it's the strength to live your days with energy and joy again. So don't give up on sleep. You deserve peaceful nights, no matter your age. Nature has already written the recipe. It's waiting in your kitchen. All you need is to take that first spoonful.